What's up, guys? Alexander Thomas here. Welcome to Wizard 101 Balance School. This is episode number 4. We're live. Good. Don't know what's going to happen in this episode. I will say there were a few things I want to point out from the before the in between episodes. I did do a few things. I transferred a pet from my other account. I don't want to hear it, however. Okay. So I did, in fact, get a new pet. It's not this guy. He's a little useful. I just traded this one here. As you can see, my pet thing's full here. And I now have a, what's it called? A lonely leper, I believe is what it's called. So here we go. We're going to be we're going to be doing the Golem Tower for right now. I believe that's what we have to do, right? Yeah, so right now we're going up to the Golem Tower. And I'm not necessarily doing these things in the order, in any specific order. It just happens to be that's what we have to do next. And we'll actually start feeding our pet, honestly. And home, we'll go talk to Penny and Jeffrey. Oh, I forgot. Let me turn on the sound here. Keep turning it off.
But if you're willing to help me, maybe we can get this done real quick. It can't be any harder than fighting a zombie, right?
Well, that depends what you're talking about, zombies.
Let's see. The assignment is called Battle Tactics of the Undead. Guess we'll be fighting all the zombies.
Oh, cool.
Normally, it says we'd be granted access to the sealed caves. But, that ship has sailed. The undead are everywhere now. I think the best way to do this is for both of us to fight everything on this list and compare notes. We'll have more reliable observations that way. Fight lost souls, skeletal pirates, rotting fodder, and field guards, and then meet me back.
This quest has multiple simultaneous objectives.
You've already told me
You can
this.
see them all by opening your quest log and pressing the arrow keys on this quest. Use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first, and the quest arrow will point you to it.
That is not the way to Unicorn Wing. Unicorn Wing is over there. But okay, we're gonna go up to, we're gonna do the Golem Tower right now. And then we'll go to Unicorn Way. I did most things for Unicorn Way already, so it's a little weird. I'm gonna check something here. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I just want to make sure I was right here. Okay, we gotta go, according to, talk to her first here.
I left my book on a bench? What book?
The book I'm holding onto. It's yours.
Her eyes get big when you hand her the book.
Oh, yes! This has all the notes I was taking on my science project. I'm sure glad you found this. It was a lot of work for me. Thank you ever so much.
Apparently, you can't go back in time because we don't have the ability to teleport back in time. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, up into the Golem Tower. We have to get some cogs from here, from the bosses. Actually, we have the ability to destroy this basically immediately. So, I don't know. We're gonna go with the Scarab. We're level 8 right now for anyone that didn't see the videos. If you didn't see the previous episode, I'll link them at the end of the video once I edit it. Can't do it right now the moment because it's live. But it will be put up. It didn't do enough damage. That's hilarious. We'll do a scarab again. Oh, fizzle. Oh well. What do you get from... Wow, really? Well, we'll use gold. Gold. I feel like the wooden constructions only have that. Is that right? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just gotta keep moving up, I believe. Oh, it's a new goal. We have a new goal. Is that really Neil? I'm gonna turn this out a little bit farther down. Is that our goal now? We don't need to go to the top, I guess. Then, well, let's go here.
Oh, thank you so much! That's the enchanted wood I needed.
I don't know how I got enchanted wood from those things, but okay. We do need to get mistwood.
My project's not running. Now I remember, there's something else I need. A charged gear.
We gotta go back up.
A clockwork golem a couple floors up should have one. Would you go get it for me? I hear they are rather tough, so you'd better be prepared.
They're probably not that tough, to be honest. Let's see. What do I gotta have here? I got the max again. I don't have any healing, but I've got healing already, so. Speaking of which, we have not got any pips, so we just need to go back up at the golden tower and do this again. Gotta be this stupid wooden construction first, which I think only has a few spells anyways. I hope we were a little bit more lucky this time. Oh, well, if we get this to work, this should be a kill. I don't know if it's a kill, feint. What is it? At defeating it, and look, it worked. So that's an ensured knockout. Barely. 3 experience. I don't get hardly anything for that. Gotta fight 2 of them now. Oh, this is fun. Which school should I get next? The only question. I feel like the best school is honestly Death for the Balance Wizard, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get Storm in my Fire Wizard count, so it's a little tough to figure out what I do for that. Because I'll have Balance School for free, and that means I'll be able to upgrade my other spells. Yeah, I'll go with Fire Cat. That wasn't enough to knock him out. Come on. Thank you for fizzling. Where's my... These all have 85. I think it's best to go with the... Oh, it's gonna knock out. So we'll do the Dark Sprite. Spire. It's a fairy, I think. Did 65 damage. Wow, did the minimum. Oh, okay. We got a Blondie Strawberry. Okay. Gotta go fight some clockwork golems, which are elite. I'm gonna take out here. One of the shields gonna have one of those, I think. This looks like it's a little slow. Okay. Okay, we can't knock them out immediately, but we do have the ability to do the shield, so. Even though the shield will do no good in this case, because they're not going to be the top, they're not this, any of those. This was nice. He used. I can do either one of these. This one heals me, so it's better to go with this one right now. To be honest, it might be better to do that one both times. I don't get very much health from this. When I get to a critical stage, it'll be a whole lot better. Oh, it did actually help me. Knock the things down. The storm. I still don't have the ability to knock it out immediately, so we're gonna pass. And we're just gonna go for the heal. You gotta think about how this is gonna work, because the thing is, there is actually a boss one level up after this, I think. It might be 2 levels up, actually. I might have to fight we have to fight those again. But I'm not sure I have to fight anyone else. We'll have to go to the top of the Golden Tower eventually. But probably not going to get there in this episode. We got a hat. What does our hat actually give it for us? Oh. It's the soft hood. Yeah, I think it's probably not going to be useful for us here. That you can have it. I guess earned. Maybe I'll get Mist Wood out of that. And as you level up, you get more of these. Okay, how is he going? Can someone do me if I want to use? I'm actually at that level right now, and I'm just past that in on my Fire Wizard account. Or Fire Wizard on this thing, so we're probably quite a bit of ways.
The students in the combative arts to do the research myself.
You tell me, okay, grief.
However, I did hear there's a
that?
new assistant in the library whose focus is in the skeleton locks and keys. Could I impose upon you to consult him?
Yeah, but not right now, because I don't care about you. We're gonna go and I'm gonna feed that to the pet. As of right now, we are gonna work on the Wall of Souls here in Unicorn Way. We got still some more quests apparently to do in Unicorn Way, so it's just that's where we're in. I will be clipping these things down a little bit, so after I think I had to defeat everything in this one, so we might as well go farther along. These guys, these with Lost Souls, get defeated in one hit, so there is literally no spell that will not defeat one of these. Maybe if the Lost Soul does weakness. I gotta defeat every single one of these guys, so. We'll walk on the path, we get stuck into one of these battles. Then we get stuck in one of these battles. I find it really funny that I can just walk through these streets and just do nothing. And these guys just don't bother. Dark Fairy is a little more difficult, but we should be able to knock him out after the second spell. That's a myth. Which one should I use? Oh, probably use the one that can heal me. That sounds more reasonable. I actually I have not gotten, I don't think, any of the did I get any of the spells? I might have gotten some of the, up to this point for the undead spells, but I can't remember if I did or not. I know I didn't get any, I haven't got any storm things in my fire account for my fire wizard, but it's, I gotta defeat one of these skeleton pirates. Oh, there's one chest over here. Don't think we're gonna get mistwood from this, but might as well. Oh, we get 5 gold. That's impressive. It's not. When you get to like later versions, then your gold amount could potentially will be a whole lot higher. What's this skeleton pirate doing? You're just standing there, just like, whatever. So this is a potential knockout on turn 1. Potential. That was enough. We gotta do Ron and Farrell in that? Is that the end of that quest, or is it? Oh, yeah, we gotta go defeat even more of these guys. All right. Make it easier, just going right to the comments, then we can go to there. It'll be a little bit faster. Oh, great. I forgot. I'm going to shopping district, so she's going to start talking again.
Here is your go-to source for anything you might need. Wands, robes, pointy hats. It's all here.
I don't care.
You can also get better card decks, pet supplies, furniture for your dorm, new houses and jewels, or visit the magic mirror to change your look.
Whatever.
If your gear lacks a little something, this is the first place you should come to improve it. But if you're light on gold, just come this way.
I don't know. We're not in the point where we might actually. Let's just go in here. I don't think it thinks much of a difference. Yeah, I don't care. There's nothing. I don't understand why they laugh. I don't understand why they laugh at all. But anyways, moving on to Trenton Alley. And I will be cutting her out of all the live stream, out of the videos. So I don't think I have to worry about her too much, because I am tired of seeing her. Luckily, once I'm finished with the...
So you're a young student, you don't have all the gold in the world. I know what that's like. But you still need gear, 'cause, you know, monsters.
That's not what they're called. They're called creatures.
That's why you come to Old Town's Bazaar, run by Mr. Alex Silverfist.
Yep, that's me. If you have items you don't need, just come to me to put them up for auction, so that other wizards can buy them from you.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Alex Bazaar is a great way to turn all your non-school gear and things into gold. But another way to get good gear is to just make it.
Yes, there's nothing more satisfying than a magic wand you carved yourself. Come see me when you're ready to learn the fine art of crafting.
I will eventually get to that.
And I think that ends the tour? I know, it's so sad.
No, it's not.
But now you know you can fish, craft, auction, duel, garden, walk, and, something else.
How about... I don't know.
Photomance! I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, and buy stuff. You can do that, too.
And
Anyway,
also,
hope
feed
you
some of my
love the
pet and
tour.
sell
See
stuff.
you around,
Forgot all
wizard.
that. Please don't come and ever talk to me again. Allie. Oh yeah, that's not something you're gonna see. We're not gonna talk to you. We're not gonna talk to him because it requires you to go to Gold, Grizzlehelm, which is the second world, I think. Upon the no, it's the third world officially. The third world. First world, next world. Second world is Karkutopia, and then the third world is this. I'm surprised the Haunted Minions are not part of the thing, because I thought they're classified as undead. It's a little weird. Oh, I'm going to talk to this guy as well. Over here. Anything off the side, I'll just probably cut out in the end.
Oh, good. My shipment's recovered. I'll get them the rest of the way. Thank you, wizard.
Why don't you know my name? It's literally above my head.
We didn't drive the eels away fast enough. The storm magic surge lured a kraken up out of the deep. It'll wreck everything
Okay.
if you don't stop it. You could use this teleporter to reach the kraken. But it's broken. The rotting fodder stole its keystone. Get
Well,
it
that's
back,
fun.
And double quick.
Well, that's fun. We can go to do 2 quests in 1 stone. Yeah, there's the Kraken down there. But we're not in the position to go ahead and defeat that yet, so. He's a rank 3 boss. It's actually probably closer to rank 2, to be honest. But we gotta do a defeat. Hey, cool. Baby Luke. But we gotta go defeat these. What are they called? Ron Fodder. Summon it for a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I don't have the spells really to do anything about that. Alright, which one did we do? I think this one actually would still knock him out. And I would still get health back, so it seems reasonable to do that. It's identical twin is attacking him. Oh boy. Oh, let me get out of the way before I. Oh, I got that. Oh well, that's fine. It's 699. We're going to put the shield up first, which I think could potentially be useful here because it is a storm type creature. That's really something. Oh, we're gonna get another one. That's fine. We'll go into this. I realize it looks like if you. Yeah, I realized I'm always one of those bros watching. Oh, I don't know if he got credit or not. Do I need to fight any more of those? The question. Give me a second here. There we go. All right. Yeah, we defeat the field guard apparently. Iron Golem we still got to defeat. Any other of these? No, I don't think the ones that we are supposed to turn in. Yeah, so we gotta go. There's several we gotta deal with. We want to get down. Talk to him.
You did it! Quickly, there's no time to lose. Now that that teleporter's repaired, you can go deal
Again, we're
with
not
that
going to worry about that
Kraken.
right now
Head on
because
down and be careful. Good luck, wizard.
yeah, we're not going to do that right now. That is a place where they commonly, or is generally a lot of common people in it. It's not a very difficult boss. Kraken, I think, only has 650. I think. Let me see here. Oh, the first thing I love that the first thing it shows up is a Kraken backpack. Hey, that doesn't matter. I think he's at 600 something. He doesn't have a lot of health. I'll worry about that later. Let me see what else we gotta do. I'll do the. I probably will do the tutorial off camera because there's just no point for me to do it. Let's go to the library right now, I think. I think it makes most sense right now. Or as I could just teleport right to the comments, but oh well. I feel like there actually would be some interest to being right here, down here. You'll see this is Elk's Edge. I'm wondering if there's a quest really late that's in there, or is something they're gonna put there eventually, because that has been there as far as I know for a very long time. And yeah, fish. Okay, we're trying to get me. He's talking about fishing.
Hello, Wizard. I'm Lucky Hookline, famous fisher and Pisces collector. You might have heard about the 60-inch whopper I caught.
Huh?
No? Ah, well, let me tell you, fishing is a terrific hobby, and you won't find a more relaxing pastime,
Yeah, right.
If you like, I can teach you how to cast for fish, magically. First off, you gotta be in an area of the spiral populated with fish. You'll know you are when the fishing icon appears. Clicking the fishing icon button displays your fishing spells. Your fishing spells consist of fish catching spells and fishing utility spells.
There are a lot of them. They're up to tier 3.
Click on a fish catching spell to cast a magical lure. You want it to land in front of a fish so they notice it. If you don't like where your lure lands, click the cancel spell button to quickly recast the spell.
I already know all this, but I'm gonna let you guys just do it.
When the magical lure flashes, that means a fish has noticed it and is coming closer to take a nibble. As it nibbles, the lure will rise and fall a bit. The trick is to wait until the lure completely sinks below the water.
But there are some exceptions in later worlds that I'll talk about when I get to that world.
Then you reel them in. Timing is crucial, so be sure to hit the spacebar quickly to invoke the fish catching spell properly.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And so are your spells. Every fish has a magical school type, and fish are more attracted to lures from their same school. When you use a lure correctly, your magic will snare the fish and float it back to you, alright? You'll see the name and size of every fish you catch. Small fries are the tiniest ones, while whoppers are the biggest.
Yeah, most time it's gonna be normal.
Fish are stored in your fish basket. The angler's tome has a record of all the fish you ever caught. Click on it to open it. The angler's tome will tell you how many of each type you've caught, along with the smallest and largest sizes. Another important tip to know is that every fish you come across responds only to your presence, no matter what.
Yeah, that would be a really bad thing if it actually responded to everybody. Alright.
So don't worry about competition, or that other wizards will scare away the fish. You're the only one who can do that.
Oh, cool.
Now that I've explained the basics of our magical fishing, let me give you the Lesser Frost. Go to the water behind old Zeke over there and use the Lesser Frost lure to catch a frost decoy and a nice cuda.
Again, we're not going to worry about that right now because it's not really important. We will eventually do that, it's just that I don't have a reason to do it right now. How you doing, Dragon? Or Dragon?
Are you kidding? Storm is the most powerful of the schools.
No, it's
Back
not.
in the First Age, the Tritons practically drowned all the dragons by
It's
themselves.
not.
If Bartleby hadn't stopped them, well, there wouldn't be any fire school. But you won't hear Falmea speak of that.
Yeah, but Fire School is more powerful.
Life, death, and myth, they have their good points. But to watch Professor Baelstrom cast a Stormzilla...
I can explain it all in like 2 minutes.
Storm is to be feared.
Okay, death is stealing life. Myth is creating stuff that will help you in the battle. Death. Life is healing yourself. Fire is dealing a bunch of damage, and Storm is also dealing a bunch of damage. But Fire is also bit buffs. So, and I guess every other Storm technically has that. He's good. Oh, he didn't. Alright, moving up here. I believe that's where our next thing is. Yes. I remember seeing this guy here before.
Oh, can I help you? Diego the Duel Master seeks information about a wooden skeleton lock. Why, that happens to be my field of expertise. Skeleton locks are enchanted doors that can only be opened by a corresponding key. Thus,
yes.
Diego's wooden lock requires a wooden skeleton key. But those keys are typically quite difficult to come by, coveted as they are by what I call bad folk. And they shatter after only one use.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very logical. There are gold keys. Gold keys is the highest value. Generally the hardest bosses. The most common is the bronze key, and the middle one's silver key. Don't understand why they shatter after one use, but yeah, that's how it works.
Fortunately for you, I have a wooden skeleton key I can part with if you take this keyring with you on your adventures.
Oh, cool.
The keyring detects nearby skeleton keys and sends data back to me for my continuing research.
Oh.
Plus, it will mark your map with key locations.
How's it going, Shadow Wizard? Or Wizard? I don't...
Well, I bid you and Diego good luck with whatever waits behind that wooden skeleton lock. I'm counting on you to explore the entire spiral.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I cared about that. Okay, but Wizard, yeah, we have it's wooden. Oh, wooden. Yeah, wooden, silver, and gold keys.
You found your first skeleton key. These enchanted keys unlock powerfully warded doors, behind which you'll discover great rewards.
Yeah, and also great bosses generally.
Different types of skeleton keys will open different kinds of locks, so pay attention. And each skeleton key can only be used once.
Yeah, honestly, I would feel like it'd be better for them to be able to, you would be able to buy one of the keys, and then you could just use it constantly throughout the entire game. But that's just my opinion.
Remember that great reward is often won only through great risk, so be wary of the monsters you discover behind locked doors.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. Oh, cool. I can wait. Was I just being able to read that from over here? I think I needed to look at this one anyways. Just take a look.
In the beginning, there was nothing but dragons, giants, and tritons.
Jeez. How did anything ever survive?
The dragons held dominion over the mountains and dwelt there with the fires and magma.
Okay, fire school.
The giants ruled the air and built their city on the winds from the north.
That would be ice.
The Tritons held the seas as their domain and created a civilization under the waves. From these came the first schools of magic: fire, ice, and storm.
Yep, so that's where they all is. Cool. Didn't I guess that it wasn't really necessary, but it might be for a quest somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, I wish that was a possibility, but you know, they don't want to make it, you know, the easiest thing. Go to, let's see. Actually, you know, while we're hit here, looks like we gotta go to Ravenwood for the ice wizard. I was going to use my home button. It's not the best option anyway, it's just to use home button. Eventually we'll have... Man, my thing looks neat. Speak much for anyone that joined the stream as I transfer my pet off camera because I realized it was just gonna cut out all of the, what is it called? A pet experience thing? I don't know what it's called. I'm doing quite well, Sour Wizard. I've got one more stream left. To be honest, I kind of just...
You ask what is so exciting about the ice school? Well, when I was a young girl, I loved the wintertime and played in the snow. So going to the ice school was only natural. But in later years, I grew to learn how powerful ice was. Did you know the great raven caused the giants to slumber and turn into the glaciers? With the force of giants behind our school, I don't have to boast about how powerful our magic is. I have never regretted the day I started here.
Yeah, ice is not exactly very powerful. Yeah, so, okay, so on these videos things, I go through basically whatever quests are there at the present time that work well. So I'm basically leveling up the wizard using the quests that are present. I don't really do them in any particular order. Okay, moving on to here. We gotta go talk to Arthur. Or I guess... Yeah. Yeah, so basically I do whatever the quests in order. So eventually, the quests that become available in the specific order, or some of the quests that I don't do. Like, I will probably not do the Kraken this episode. I got to that earlier in the stream. I probably will do that in this episode.
So, you have spoken with the representatives of the Fire, Ice, and Storm schools. You noticed how they all claim to be the best school, didn't you?
They're not. Bounce is the best, right?
Well, they all speak the truth in their own way.
Yeah.
Each school has its advantages, but each school also has its own disadvantages.
Yeah, like fire's terrible against ice.
But balance draws on elements from each of the other schools, incorporating bits and pieces to fill in the gaps between them. Visit the pond in the commons. Stand in the water and absorb what it has to teach you. Believe it or not, you will receive enlightenment.
Okay, so just to explain how I do it for each of these streams, for each of these scenes, which this will be the last one of the Wizard 1-1 streams for the moment. I will do it again back in, let's see when that would be. So next time I'll be able to do the Wizard 1-1 for this thing will probably be during the 1 week of streams, which I plan to do in the 27th through the 2nd. That would be June and August. For balance for this one, I'm basically just do the basis of getting this wizard up to being a fairly good wizard. Like, I've already got the fire wizard up, and I'm continually doing that one. But basically, I'm doing that in the context so that I don't have to pay for the things again. Because once you buy a zone, you don't have to worry about it again, unless it's Atlantis. I'm not 100% sure how that one worked. Let's go ahead and get the fishing here. So I don't really necessarily do any specific. I think this one was just battling everything. I don't know.
As you stare into the water, you become aware of a great power building in the area.
Okay. I don't know what that meant. Whoa.
Greetings, student of balance. It is wise for you to reflect upon the lessons of water.
This is
take many states and assume great power in both storm and ice.
This is a balance-based school spell only.
Water can be very destructive, eroding away both metals and mountains.
You won't see this in any other
school.
school.
It also holds great power in the way in which all life requires it.
Oh, there's the other one.
The water has great power in the waves of an ocean. It can also achieve a calm serenity, such as in this simple pond.
Okay.
Reflect upon the lesson and become like water. You too can achieve balance, my friend.
Oh, she doesn't call me wizard. She's about the first one that doesn't do that. Okay, that was weird. Let's go and see what we have to go fishing here. Yeah, I don't really know about fishing. It's the best option. We gotta do certain things, and we have fishing. We only have one type of thing here. Yeah, and when it says when it does say to use a spacebar, I don't use the spacebar because it's basically useless to me. It doesn't make any sense for me to use that. I don't know why I didn't get the. That will take forever to do. Let me get this a little bit different. Yeah, I really enjoy the. Oh, I got it away. Yeah, I really enjoy the unique spells in each school that you can get. Judge is honestly, I would say, probably not the best kind of spell, unfortunately, because it uses all of your pips. It's not the it's kind of difficult to use. Wait for it. Takes forever for this thing to go down. That might be a little early. Oh, cool. I got an ice cube, which I think is the one I have the most of actually in my other account. Yeah. Of balance, it would definitely not be my favorite spell either, Shadow Wizard. It's not the spell that I would prefer the most. I can't think of what the spells all are.
Look at the sizes of the frost decoy and ice cootie you caught. I reckon that must have taken a bit out of you.
Used 3 times. I don't know.
As you may have noticed, fishing costs energy. Never fear,
that's
your
what it is.
energy will replenish over time. But we need to get on with your next fishing lesson. So here, have this energy elixir so we can get started.
Okay.
You ready for your next fishing lesson now? Yeah, sounds like someone's hooked on fishing. Let's get started. You're a bright kid, so I'm sure you noticed that the lesser frost lure I gave you is an ice school spell.
Yeah, it's not the right spell. I need a balanced one.
And you probably also noticed that the frost decoy and the ice cuda are both ice school fish.
Yeah, I don't really
Ice
notice
fish,
that,
like
but
ice
I know
lures.
that already, so.
You can catch non-ice fish with your lesser ice lure, but you'll have a better chance if you buy the other school lures. I have lures for each school I can sell you. They're not required, but they will help you with your next objective. Catch one shark spear, a mechanical armor head, a catfish, a gar fish, a fish sandwich, a mainstream decoy, and bonefish.
I don't remember what they called.
Yeah, because I'm nice, I'm not gonna tell you to catch 7 fish and just wish you luck. I'm gonna give you luck.
Dang it. Oh, I don't want to sell my fish. Forget that. Yeah, we might just have to go work on Phoenix. Yeah, see, I can't actually get any of these things. It's pretty funny. So, we're not going to worry about the fishing thing in this episode, I don't think. It tells us where other things are. We'll worry about them in the next episode. But right now, we're going to go ahead and talk to Arthur. I wonder if we get a spell from this. Yeah, the problem with Hydra, I think I understand what you're going with in Shadow Wizard, but the problem with Hydra is it's such a high pip cost, and it doesn't really help you in the context.
So, you were visited by a minion of balance. Smashing! It seems you have completed your first assignment, young wizard.
Hydra is a good spell. The problem is you don't get it for a very long time. It took me forever to get to Hydra. The Hydra does help units. I would honestly argue in the case that the, what's it called? The storm, dust, the tornado sort of thing is probably better than all those. Oh, I got precision, which is useless. Oh, I got bounce banner. I don't have all the things, but Hydra is a useful spell. The problem with Hydra is it is 3 different school types, so it's not super useful, and it's also very high cost. What am I doing now? Let's not gonna worry about the heist thing right now. It says I have. You know what? We better go to the fishing thing because I'm not gonna have that luck thing for long. It says the first one I need to go to is in the comments. I have to get catfish. That's a weird one. But I'm only gonna have this for a little bit long, so you know. Yeah, sandstorm. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even get that spell, by the way. I didn't get the judge thing. Let's just see here. I didn't get the judge. I probably should have gotten the judge, but I didn't. That was not gonna work. I want to do that. Yeah. There are also some weird spells you can get in, what's it called? In this, there's some spells you can get for fishing, but the problem is their spells are useless. There's a spell for literally revealing. You guys. Oh, dang it. I got a nice skipper. Well, cool. How much? Oh, we are ranked 2 now. cool. Let's go and get this other thing so we have a better chance of getting train. Oh, it costs 1,000 gold. I don't have 1,000 gold. Whoops. That would explain why I can't do anything. Okay. There is a spell. I will say on my fire count, the best friend I have in the wizard thing is a balanced type school person. And his spells are ridiculous. So eventually we'll get to advance, which is kind of the reason I did decide to do a balanced school versus any of the other schools. I think that's good. Oh, we got we got the opposite. We got a fire Koopa. Let's see. We need a catfish though. Is the problem? I'm gonna have to go. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take the fishing. It has 25% more, but the problem is fish sandwich. I might have a chance of getting that one. Taco Lang. But the problem is, I just don't have the gold for it. I have to sell stuff in order to do that, and it's difficult for me for anything to sell anything. Because none of these things are going to be, that useful. I'll take this one here. Let's see. What is the quick sell for? 2 gold. Yeah, forget that. Not going to worry about that. I know the golden thing is probably going to be helpful. We'll get that one at some point in the future. I don't have a reason to do it right now. I'm not going to bother doing it because Just Bell's level 28. Oh, okay. So I'm about 18. I'm 12 levels away from it. Okay. That's cool to know. Wizard Series doesn't have. Yeah, it's a little weird. There are actually some really good spells that things that are worth a lot. But the problem is, it's getting into it. Oh, cool. That was nice. I can't use the golden thing. Oh well. I don't really need to worry about that because I can't use it anyways. Two of these. We're gonna go ahead and get the top. The clockwork guy, whatever it's called. Okay. Thundersnake, if it works, would knock him out immediately. But the problem is, Thundersnake just is such a low pip, which is why I don't generally try to get the storm spells. Is it actually counting down? Yeah, it's still counting down. That's funny. It counts down even though I can't use it. Did someone explain that to me? We'll go with Storm here and get rid of this guy. And I think I'll probably end the episode at the points when we get to the shadow key. What is it called? The special key. The wooden skeleton key. That would probably where I end the episode. We're got in our 45 minutes probably. Then I'll have another stream. Probably tomorrow we'll be doing the Commander Legends Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Bronze Gate, which I went to the pre-release yesterday for that. I didn't go today because I was like, well, thanks. That hat is not at all very useful. So, we'll go ahead and... That won't sell me for much, I don't think. So, we'll just feed it to the pet. I can get gold from pets, too. So, I hope I got 2 gold from that. Which is probably about what it was worth. I do... Turn down the sound more. Potential knockout for one of them, but I will say Balance School probably is the most realistic to starting wizard. But honestly, any Balance wizard, and it's... Oh, let me talk about that for a second. Yeah, so I won't be doing another Pokemon stream until I get back from Grimes, which I actually just finish the training up for this day for that. But I will actually be repeating episode 11 basically, because what happened in that stream, I forgot to save, and so everything got messed up. It went to a red screen. I wasn't able to do anything with it. So I will be doing episode 11. It'll be counted as episode 12, so I'm not going to delete episode 11, but I'm going to redo that one basically. So it's going to be... the next one will be during my 1 week restraints, which will be the 20... I gotta make sure I got this. The 25th of... So it'd be 25th of July through the 30... No, that's not right, is it? Yeah. So it'd be the last week of July that I would potentially do it. Ow. Well, I didn't get much. I mean, honestly, I had just put the Eevees up to evolve. I need to use a potion, I'm very sure. What did I just get? I got some boots, which are... Yeah, it's not useful. Feed that to pet. I'm definitely going to use a potion here, which will get me back up to full health and full potion things. Yeah, when I did that stream, I did it for, I think it was like a little more than an hour, so it wasn't particularly long. Wizard won't automatically save, so that's a lucky thing, right? Any experience you get, you get. Okay. I'm gonna use shield here. And it wasn't particularly difficult. I had only caught, and I think it was 3 Pokemon at that time, and none of them were shiny or anything like that, so it wasn't the biggest problem. For me, I have to go back for that. I do have to go back and do the gym, so hopefully that will be happening in the next episode. but that's going to be, you know, almost a month and a half away at least. But my last stream for the spring will be tomorrow, and that would be this thing, which is the Commander Legends Dungeons and Dragons. And then also 3 of these set booster packs, which I earned for winning in the draft. And the Commander Legends Commander Legends, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called anymore. The Commander Legends, Dungeons and Dragons was supposed to be, was a really weird, it was a draft. But it was in Commander format, so we had 5. My first round, we had 5 players, and we started with 40 life. And the same thing repeated for round 2, but we didn't actually do round 3. We were supposed to do for 3 rounds. So this is going to be opening live. I don't know if I'm going to do these. I'm actually surprised we didn't have the cutscene there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about for the dungeons. Everybody have to redo their thing. Yeah, actually, I had a problem with one of my Wizard 101. Fire Wizard. Things where I actually got... There was a cutscene, but the cutscene froze my account, basically. So I had to teleport back to the thing. So I just had to do the dungeon all over again. It wasn't a big deal because it wasn't a terribly difficult one. It was just the cutscene caused me. I still had to get help with it because it wasn't difficult. It was still more difficult than I had, more difficult than I needed. So I needed some help. I couldn't do it alone, basically. And that will be a point eventually I'll have a problem with this account where these guys will be very difficult to beat. As you saw in the last one, in the last early ends, we had a problem with the potions being. I was down to 16 health. Oh, but I will say I'm going to say this in tomorrow's video as well. I'll be uploading videos. They'll be uploaded in context for how I say this. The videos. So there will be videos. There'll be all magic-related videos. There'll be it's going to be how do I say this? It'll be a magic video where I've created, I think it's...
You defeated the Iron Golem? Wow! You know how many students have tried and were defeated? You are amazing, young wizard.
Me? No. Nah, it's not. Plenty of other things, but in this storyline, yes.
And true to my word, here are the treasure cards I promised. Remember to put them in your deck. I know you'll need them in the future.
Yeah, and
bye now.
So, I'll talk about this in a second. I got. Ooh, nice. These are a little bit upgraded. I'm surprised that actually didn't explain to me what treasure cards were. I will go ahead and feed these things to my. That's not useful. I'll feed that to the pet. And wooden truck. Don't have to worry about that right now. So basically what will happen, balanced banner, I will keep that. But basically what's going to happen, yeah, sell the wooden key. I don't think you can feed that to the pet though. So what's going to happen, for starting, I think it's starting the 12th. It's going to take me some time to upload all of them, because I'm going to upload them on, they're going to be coming up day by day. I will have 30 different decks, and there will be 5 games in each of those decks. The First two will be against the bot in the Magic Arena, and then the next three will be either historic or standard, depending on what happens. And I'll discuss this thing also on the tomorrow's stream, and I'll probably explain what, because the tomorrow's stream is basically magic. Let's catch a fish sandwich and some. Do I have enough gold now to get one? Because Balance Woman may actually have a chance. Oh no, I got 800. I don't have 800, but I do have a train point, so we can go spend that. I think we're gonna get something. We're almost up to level 9 too. But tomorrow I'll discuss all about the. Yes, I get this point for free, right? Well, I don't. I get weakness free. I get for level 8 train. Oh yeah, here's some of the other ones. They added this spell here and after the standards, so that's a new spell. I think Elemental Engulfment's also a new spell, but honestly, Elemental Engulfment might be actually a pretty good spell. Sandstorm is really good. Bounce Power, I don't know if I'm ever gonna try to use that. We got a training point. Where do we go to? Actually, let's see what we have to do next. Let's see here. What do we have to do next? He has not gone up any. What is the next thing we gotta do? Yeah, I quite Westwood, but we'll get that at some point, so there's no reason to do that one. We had to defeat the Field Guard, the Kraken, Lumbering Trolls, Skeleton Warriors. Some of these are just no point in doing this. There's no point in talking to the this guy. I'll talk to him off camera. I'm not gonna do it on camera because, well, yeah. I probably will do it on camera, but I'm not going to do it in this episode. I think our best option is to go and defeat the Lumbering Trolls. Yeah, they added a spell, I think 2 spells to every school that you can get. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but I will say, the Balance School might be the only school that actually has a reasonable amount to actually do that. Because the other spells add 2, but they cost so much. Balance School, they actually add 3, and they add 50% for each one of them. And so it's attacking and dealing damage. Let's go to this. Oh, I can't get a Cyclops Lamb. Cyclops Lamb's over here, isn't it? Oh, this is Colossus Bulball. Never mind. What I was saying, there will be one video every day for 30 consecutive days. I have to up them all, so it will take me. So that's why there's not going to be another stream during this. There's not going to be streams during the next week because I leave on the 12th. And that's where the first video will come out, I believe. But I gotta upload them all, and I only have certain days where I can actually do them. So I can only do it at night, which is why I can only do streams at night. Can't knock him out immediately, so. It's pretty fun. Like you can't use a fishing lure while you're in combat. Oh look, there's no water around this thing. Yeah, I would just say that I haven't had a very good luck in using. Then they might be good for like early on, but I don't know how well they are good for later because for me, I have Fire Dragon, which is attacks all enemies and does a huge amount of damage. I just don't. There's no reason for me to use it. Wait for this thing to invoke. Oh, I got a Gur fish, which is one of them. That was the one of them I needed to get here, right? That wouldn't be the only one I needed to get here. Let's see here. I need to get fish sandwich, Shakespeare, and medical armament, which is the Cyclops Lane. Wait, this is Cyclops Lane, isn't it? So there's an Earth, but we have to go get. Go talk to this guy since I haven't.
There. Much better. Hopefully you're more useful than my other assistants. Lazy layabouts.
I'm not
just
your
ran
assistant. Don't get the wrong idea.
My fellow students and I came to confirm the successful thwarting of the Cyclops Rebellion. But there's a problem. The thwarting was unsuccessful, which should be impossible. Professor Drake handled this problem as any conjurer would. He summoned trolls and minotaurs to deal with it for him.
I would actually...
But these lumbering trolls and minotaur warhorns don't seem to be working.
I
They're
would
just wandering
argue
around
that
in circles.
the Frost Giant is actually
could
decent.
report
It's just
that to
difficult
Professor
to cast
Drake, but I see
because
a
it
spark of
stuns all the
ambition in
enemies
you.
and attacks everyone at
Let's
once.
knock the sense back into these beasts ourselves, yes? That will certainly
Yeah, I
earn
gotta
us some
be
extra
more lion
credits.
trolls.
You go battle trolls and I'll handle the warhorns.
Okay, well, I go back and defeat more of these guys. It's a good thing I went to talk to him because I have to go defeat 2 more of these guys anyways. Pass. Didn't get the balance school thing, so. Oh, he got casted though. Ow, that hurt. We'll go ahead and use this guy. That is true, but the problem with the Stormlord is the fact that it would stun them, but it's so much harder to for the effect to work because it's only a 70% chance versus in the Frostward you actually have an 85% chance, or is it 80? It might be 80%. So it's I'm gonna pass there. Life one. What's the life one? Life one doesn't have one, I don't think, currently. There's someone for life one, but I can't remember what the life one name is at the moment. That hits all enemies.
Fine. Troll, stop saying mean truths.
That's hilarious. Oh, I gotta feed another one of you guys. So, good luck. Gotta feed one more of you guys, and then we'll go in and see if we can catch the fish. That sounds right to me. Bounce has got. I think honestly, Bounce is the best balance amount for the balance for. It's honestly a very good balance between, because all the balance spells are what 85%. Ice ones are 80. Is it 85? Yeah, 85. Ice ones are 80. Gold. It's got the same effect. The storm is difficult because it only has 70%. There is a good effect for the storm because storm does have a much higher amount of damage. It's just difficult to cast. I had a storm wizard. I did have one at one point. I used it for 3 days and I was like,
You fight good. You're not as easy to capture as other students were. Now General Achilles let trolls go hungry.
Huh? Who's General? Yes, we'll go and get the. Who's General Acris? I'll talk to him later. We gotta see. Fishing luck. I don't know what fishing luck does, honestly. Or that makes it easier for me to catch spells, I guess. I failed. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I got this guy before, but here's one of the smiths. Bad. Was there a gold wisp? Gold wisp for gold thing. They add that pretty recently too. And it only occurs whenever you have it generally only occurs whenever you have one or more players in the combat. It's still going. And gold wisps don't generally last that long. Let this thing go. 20 minutes. Go over here. And there's fishing spells in every world, so I will eventually have to get to better spells. Oh, I got Defico, which is not what I want. What I need. I need a Shakespeare. Right. Yeah. I have not played Pyro 101, and I don't plan to, because it's the same problem with Wizard 101, I didn't really want to get into Pirate 101 because of the fact that it has the same program. You still have to do crowns, and I don't want to have to spend. I don't want to spend $100 more, basically every 3 months. So I probably will still play. No difficult, but guess that's not what we need. Okay. Ooh, tactiles. Can't get well enough. Because Pirate 101 has the same problem with Wizard 101. You have to continuously buy worlds. Now, if I was to, let's say, get upgrade to go membership, then maybe I would consider it. But I don't want to have it. No idea what I'm going to have in money amounts. So he just moved away. What is he doing? Ah, congratulations to I have Trail Blossom. Oh, I totally failed there. I totally failed. I'm gonna get that off and let's try this again. There was one time, the only things I've actually played other than Wizard 101 was D&D, and I stopped playing that after about a month because it just wasn't worth it to me. Because it just took so long, and it was completely random. Come on. Was there any other thing I still used? I'm trying to think about any other games I might have played. I don't think so. I want to do Pokemon Online because I don't have a Nintendo Switch. No, we got one. We got one. Oh, it's a Whopper! Ha! That's cool. What else we gotta get? We gotta get an Old Town and the Commons. Old Town, Commons, and anything else? And we gotta get a fish sandwich, which unfortunately is not gonna be easy yet. I'm gonna get this little wooden chest while I'm doing it. I think we're probably just going to work on fishing most of this episode just because I might go a little later than what I would normally do for 2 hours because that just to finish that quest because
What? The trolls summoned to defeat the Cyclopses have joined up with them and captured my student assistants? What did you do?
What did I do? I didn't do anything, did you?
Never mind, never mind. This is no time for recriminations. That will come later. Now we must
No, it's
figure
incriminating.
out how
It's not
this
recriminations.
Myth minions cannot just turn on their masters.
Says
It's
who?
against their code of honor, or laws of physics, or whatever. There's
It's code of
something
honor.
strange afoot. I think our best course of action is to tell a grown-up. Report the situation to Professor Drake, while I remain and bravely hold the line. Make sure to mention that I'm still here, bravely holding the line while the other students
You're not
are
doing that
busy
thing.
talking and getting captured.
You can get to Ravenwood and back quick.
I don't
Use the
care
Return
about
to
the
Commons
thing.
button to get back to the Commons, and
I
then
leveled
get
up.
to Ravenwood.
Let's see. Fish sandwich. Where's the place we can get fish? Is there? Let me look at the map here. Nub is the only place you can get anything, so it's probably a bigger, to be honest. We're going to this one little place where there's a bunch of fish. And I just missed them all. I still missed them all. How do you miss this whole group of fish? Yeah, I know. Of course, a lot of these NPCs are kind of lazy. I think I might have missed there. Yeah, I missed. They tell you go on quest, and then you're like, but why can't you do it? You have a certain thing. What was that? Another gurfish. Oh well, it's experience. You get more experience for fish of either bigger size or the first time you catch fish. I think that was too early. Yeah, it was too early. Look, I only lose 1 point for that, so, you know. I can work on catching these things. I'm gonna use the space bar right now because it makes more sense. Give me a fish sandwich. Nope, no, that's a bit. Cool. I get 900 experience for that, but that because it's the first time I caught that fish. What do I still need? Cyclops Slim. I still need to get a fish sandwich, which apparently is very difficult to get. And this is Cyclops. This is Cyclops Lane, right? Yeah, this is Cyclops Lane. And I don't think it being any bigger is going to make much of a difference. I don't think the size really matters so much. That was too close. Too close. Nope, it's another basic. Another basic. What do I have for the gold? Okay, 450 gold, but we can't do anything. Okay. That's tiny, but who knows? I didn't invoke there. It got away, so it didn't cost me any mana there, it looks like. Or any, what's this called? I don't know. I've said it 3 times in this thing, and I can't remember what still can't remember what it is. But fish do get more difficult and more experience. So hopefully I get the fish here. I'm gonna use the space bar in this case. Fish, just go to the lore. I wish they made fishing a little bit easier. It just... That was too early. Yeah. I wish they made fishing a little bit easier because it is difficult to catch fish. You either if you hit it too early, it doesn't work. If you hit it too late, it doesn't work. Don't hit it at all, it generally doesn't work. And I say generally for a reason, but we'll explain that when I get to it, which will be Dragonspire, which is a pretty long ways away. Oh. Yeah, treasure box. Thanks. That's not what I needed. How do you get... I don't really understand the fact of getting treasure for that, because... Oh, cool. I got a treasure box. How? Doesn't make much sense to me. This thing go for now. Here. So we got a fish right here, maybe one right here that could be coming up. It's also kind of hard to predict if it goes down, up. Let's see. Nope, none of these guys. It's not. And look, I only got 11 experience for that one. Where's the fish sandwich? It says Cyclops Lane. Old Town. The Commons. Old Town. Commons. Oh, wait a minute. Cyclops Lane and Unicorn Way. Bonefish. Syracuse, which is an Old Town. So there is... Okay. I'm not sure I'm gonna deal with this anymore. For the moment. Let's see. Is there any other... There's not any other place to fish, right? Yeah, there's not. So, this is the only place to fish. Fishing on the bench doesn't really work. Let's do this. And my lure thing's gonna run out pretty soon here. So, if I... I don't need any more of these. That went too early. This is nice. Oh my. Seriously? Oh, look, it's a Whopper. That's a good thing. It's a Whopper. That's all I get. I got some of these. I don't know what we need that for. There's some water over here, but I can't get to that, I don't think. So. I thought I collected this. Try it again here. And once I get to, you know, more gold, I might be able to buy and make give it a better chance. I might not actually get in this episode here. So I think we're gonna go with one more try here. If it's not a fish I need for the quest, that might have been too early. No, yeah, it's not a fish I need for the quest. I'll come back to that at another time. For now, we're gonna go ahead and go to
Oi! One of the trolls came up to me and apologised for being so mean and saying me spear looks like a cheap fireplace poker. Hopefully, the trolls will be back under Professor Drake's control soon. In the meantime, though, at least they're being civilised.
Go back to home here. We got 2 more things. I don't think we're not gonna get to the dungeon today. But I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what to get. I'm gonna get a train. I can go and put some things up. Hold on, let me see here. Here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so this video is probably gonna stay as it is for a while, because I probably will not do it for. I probably won't do the. But I did go up to level 9, so that's helpful. But we didn't get to level 10. We'll hopefully get to level 10 in the next episode, which won't be for a while. Unfortunately, won't be until when we get Strange, which will be in July.
Yes, yes, trouble on Cyclops Lane, something students. Oh, you're one of those fast talkers, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Lovely.
Actually, I don't talk at all. I'm just doing this thing up. Okay.
Let me save you the trouble of breathlessly barking and dancing about like a dog reporting a mishap in a well. I already know everything.
No, you don't.
And I need... And I need you, yes you, to help me save Cyclops Lane. Are you up to it? Splendid. Then quickly, go to Victor Darkwood in the shopping district. He will give you an item of great importance. Bring it back to me.
I know what this is. I'm not going to go into what it is in this episode. We will do that in the next episode. First, let's go ahead and get our new spell. So that would be in episode 5. Let's see here. What kind of spell should we get here? We're level 9 right now. I think it's going to run out before we end the episode, probably. Let's see here. We do have enough coins now, but I don't think it's reasonable to do it. It cost me 1,000 for each one of them, I think. Or maybe even 2,000. Yeah, so if we don't get any of those, we get one at level 10, so we'll get one of them at the next levels. I think we're just going ahead and get probably the Death School one. I think that makes the most sense. All Dream Shield. Never mind, it doesn't make sense, but we're gonna get it because we gotta get Banshee, so, you know. Never use that, but anyways. Anyways, moving on. Let's say, I think to end the episode here. We'll finish off with the field guard. This would be the last thing I do for this episode. I got the Dream Shield, and I think it's gonna run out. My fishing luck will run out, but hopefully in the next episode we'll get some more fishing, more spells to help us in the fishing portion. Because I think we gotta get death and life spells in order to morally accept what the. Where'd that come from? This will be our last thing, or we might just do. You know, I'm actually gonna end where I mentioned I was gonna end before. The Skeleton Cave. That's not what it's called. Because it's on the way there. We'll start the next episode right back. There. It's down here. I want to see if there's any mistwood around here. It is down here, I believe. Don't see any mistwoods. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get any of that right now. Unfortunate, but what can you say? I thought it was right here. Let's see here. I thought it was there. Apparently it's not. Perhaps I have to get to a certain level before I do that. Oh, maybe I have to be on that quest. Let me see here. It's not that one, it's the other one. Well, since I can't get into it, we're going to have to go into the Haunted Cave, which for Field Guard in the Haunted Cave. That would be our end. And we have to go to Trinity Alley to do that. Avenue to do that. Hopefully we see some wind chests somewhere around here. And I want to go to the tower. It's over here. I got stuck in one of these. Forget that. Can't one-shot these things. Using the Scare Patrol could do up to 100 something, so I'll do this one. I didn't mean to get into that, but okay. Oh, we got 2 of them, so... But we only can target one of them anyway, so yeah. Oh, he's got a cat. I think it's a cat. Oh, it's a leopard. I think that's what it is. I'll have to look at that. I'll go and get. He's doing the key, so I'm gonna go and target this guy and get rid of him. And I won't be editing this video for a little while. There's which is a 9% chance, but it could do as low as 55, so. I won't be editing this for a while, so this one will probably stay as it is until, how to say this, until I'm able to get back, which will take a while. We're approaching right at 2 hours. I'll defeat the field guard, and then that'll be the end of the episode. Knock him out. It's 10 health. Yeah. I think that's a leopard. I have a lone leopard. I think this is just a lone. This is a lone leopard too. Oh, I missed. But he's gonna heal him. It's just a different type of leopard, I believe. Or it's a cat. It might be a tiger, I don't know. Alright, moving on here. Oh, look at this. I can't use that. We'll get that to my pet in a second here. That was weird. Going to darkness for a few seconds. We'll talk to this Duncan guy because you made it. Good.
I was right. The haunted cave is open again. It's been sealed for decades. This certainly explains all the undead. Who could have done this?
I don't know.
Malastare helped cast the spells that sealed the cave so long ago. If only he were here. I'm sure he'd fix it.
He was probably the problem.
I know you think Malastare's behind this, but that's just impossible. Someone's impersonating him. And we need to find out who that is.
Yeah, he's not impersonated. Okay, but... Field guard. Now, for this, it said I have to defeat the field guard for that quest. I have to defeat the field guard for this quest. I think we're going to end the episode here before I go to defeat the field guards, but I do want to go down here just to see if there's any for the moment, just to see if there's any. Doesn't look like it. Alright, that is the end of this episode for episode number Battle School episode number 4. Don't know what the name is going to be listing, but it's already on the links. And I will put, once I update and edit this, the links to the previous episode, link to the last episode in this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow night. Right, 6/6. It might be a little later than this stream started. Have a good night.